That's honestly fine. Is it fine? Are you okay? Ugh. Okay. Hey, one. We're gonna play Shrine.
Okay.
We're gonna uh. I'm not paying 200. I'm gonna get 5 strength counters.
Okay. Different
Go ahead.
strategy.
I think I'm adapting to your stupid freaking edition, honestly. Because like that makes it so all my creatures are basically useless. So
Right.
I have to go for the long haul game, I think, if it's even possible.
Pass turn.
Yeah, I'm passing turn. Go ahead.
Call stone. Let's pull out an Excalibur.
Sounds
Do you
good.
want to roll a dice for my random, and I'll draw
Oh,
a
dude,
card
just
for the
do it.
other one?
Oh, I guess I can do that. No, it's turn rules. Just do it. I don't have a 10-sided though, so 1 through. Feels weird. D20. That'll work, right?
Yep.
10.
10.
So
Last one.
5. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
5. Yeah, yeah, do
No, 'cause
5.
5. Yeah, 'cause it's 20. So it'd be like every 2 is everyone. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay.
Don't have to reveal it, right? You just draw in a hand. Then you draw on a card too. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Works for me.
Pass turn.
So no stones open. Sounds except for the 2 mana from that. Okay. Tap for stone. Shrine. Um. 1. Burn energize. Play bunnies. All bunnies are tapped. Here we go. Digimon cards. So the Digimon cards are blue, so it's kind of awkward. We'll just go. These are my bunnies. Because I don't want to grab my tokens. I know they are. There's my 3 tapped bunnies for you. I will get 5 strength counters and pass turn.
All right. I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
Before untap.
Yep. Tap. Remove a rabbit from the game.
We will. Let's see if this is the way to do this. I don't know if there's a good way to do this, to be honest with you.
Kind of curious what you're gonna do now.
What's that?
Kind of curious what you're gonna do now.
I just need to. Your board's really big right now.
No, what are you talking about? It's only 3 bunnies, bro.
Yeah, that you're gonna swing for 800 for each one of those damn additions.
What do you mean you got that addition that block stops all the damage? For 1 turn. That's why I feel like I didn't feel too bad about it, because like, here, deal with these boards of bunnies or they're just gonna rape you next turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna untap.
Nice.
Call
Okay. Sounds
stone.
good. Got 3 boner stones.
I mean, you have so much damage coming into me, it's ridiculous.
I do. I did. Honestly, your deck is basically the deck that holds up, right? Just holds up
I
mana and
think I
fight.
don't have the best hand for this right now.
Okay.
Maybe I don't want to do that. Let's gamble a little bit here. Spend 1 on Percival.
Gambling for a spell. What spell does he want?
I don't know yet.
I feel like you want. I don't know what spell you want either.
I feel like that's good.
That
Ooh,
could be.
I feel like that's good too. So, question.
I feel like that's not good because Pierre's gonna like only help you to kill 1 addition, I guess.
So,
Or that one?
yeah,
Okay.
so this, if you try to burn me, I just play that and you
No,
can't burn me.
I don't. Does it say player? Or does it
You
say?
and entities you control gain
Oh
barrier.
yeah. Oh, you definitely can do that. Yeah.
Because I do that to my son, and I've been beating his Lilius because he just can't get damage through.
Mhm.
So
I
I
can see that.
got a guy out. I feel like then with Pierre, I can
But you
pop.
can't grab Pierre though because Percival only grabs Chance and Regalia.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Um, So then I guess we just try to stay alive from a huge chant that you tried to throw at me.
Well, you can grab the Regalia too, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is probably the best just so I can live to next turn.
Hmm. Wait, did your... Oh, you didn't tap your Excalibur. Yeah, you could live to next turn, but I also can interact in your turn by, like, waiting for you to tap out and then doing it. So I, like, lose maybe a mana. Like, say I Thunder you for, like, blah, blah, blah damage.
Right.
Then, like, I can still do instant speed stuff too. I mean, not always. It's hard to lethal in one turn, but...
I think I'm good. I'm going to
I'm
pass.
just saying, I think you should probably take it, though. I mean, it's probably the best bet to just
Yeah.
stall game.
I'm going to pass.
Okay, sounds good. Keep it open. 2, pass and turn. Draw a card per turn. We're gonna tap, tap. Increase everything by 400 damage.
Yep. Everything's going to be 800 damage more soon.
Okay, so these are on tap now. Okay. We're gonna go swing 1. That's 3, 700 damage.
Block.
Okay. Block, 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 block. These are untapped. Um.
Did you not call a stone yet?
I haven't. Yeah, I know. We're just gonna say that that's fine. He dies. Then we're gonna swing another one. 700 bunny.
I'm going to quick cast out an Exorcist Mage
Sounds good.
and then block.
Okay. Hmm. Fair enough. Exorcist Mage dies.
At least I killed your bunny that time.
Wait, did you? No, you didn't. My bunny's 700 damage in the front side, yeah. He dies, that's 200 damage or whatever. Okay. Swing final bunny.
Um, how much damage can you do?
I guess you don't know since you don't know my hand.
Okay. Let's get risky here.
Okay.
Excalibur,
Mhm.
Grand Cross,
Yep.
revealing Ishtar, put a
Yep.
non-stranger resonator from your graveyard into your field. The first choice I'm going to choose is your opponent banishes a non-J ruler, non-magic stone entity.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pop one of my bunnies,
Okay.
and then you're gonna rip back with Ishtar's ability.
And then I will do her ability to put Exorcist Mage into the field and then block.
Sounds good. They both die. Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and tap for stone. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 and play Ground Splitter Rabbit.
Okay, he comes in rested.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's why I wasn't worried about more of those coming out.
Son of a. Oh, I've misplayed so hard. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna ping you for 2 4 600. You're taking it?
That's with her ability, right?
Okay, then I'm gonna pop both of these
And do
to
another
make it.
400.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. So what is this doing now? see. We're gonna pay 1.
I screwed up too. Son of a bitch.
So 2, 4, 6, 800 more. So 1300 damage thundered.
Yep, I gotta take it because I screwed up.
Okay.
Down to 17. You got it?
Huh. Oh yeah, I have it actually. I didn't realize how much damage it did. Last Secret Sword is 18 damage, and if you had a Ferocious spell, even I could tap 1 more and pay for an extra 1. Yeah,
So
pay the extra 1.
yeah, I should have done this on the one before, on the Thunder before.
Well, you could have done that, but then I still would pay the extra 1 and still be able to Last Secret Sword.
Okay. All right, good. Then I
So it
don't feel
wouldn't
so
have mattered.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't
I
feel
just
bad.
I don't feel bad. Oh, that was pretty rough though. Killed all my bunnies. It's just a 2. I was just waiting because I was like, he's just gonna try to control the game. I was like, I'm gonna force him to spend all his mana,
I'm
and
not
then I'm
gonna
gonna start
sideboard.
the game.
I just want to play another one because if I
Yeah, sounds good.
sideboard, I figure I just add all my yellows in, so I put 4 parries in
You definitely put parries in, yeah.
and some don't
100%.
cheats and then I'm fine.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat.
I don't think.
The only oh no, that won't help against you. Never mind.
Wait. Yeah, cause to play this rather than pay this card's cost. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Don't cheat won't help.
Not
I
against
don't
you.
cast
No,
it
no, no.
brave, but putting 4 parries in there when you can tap it off Regalia is pretty amazing. Or it's 1 light, which is like you'll always have 1 mana for that.
Yep.
So that's just your easy answer to pretty much getting railed by my final last Secret Sword or whatever.
Yep. I'm not going to do that right now just because I don't want to. I just want to.
Are you sure?
Do you want me to try sideboard into
Oh
it?
yeah, I want to try to see you do it. I
Okay.
mean, what do you take out? I feel like you can take out what?
I take
The
out all my
barrier.
green.
Honestly, do you really need barrier to all your resonators though? Like, I don't even know if you need that spell against me. If you run 4 parries, Altsing's better. I think Altsing's great. You just control the late game, they never can cast any spells anymore. You're just like, oh, play Altsing for 2, stop damage from creature, bounce Altsing to hand, pay 1, cancel spell. I think
So
Altsing's great.
do I get rid of a couple Percivals?
No, I think you take out the sword thingy you have.
The Grand
The one that
Cross?
you, not the Grand Cross. That's too good. The one that I don't think it's that good
This
because if
is
you're on 4,
amazing. You can't.
but
It's for the turn.
I know, but like, since I have quick cast ways to do damage to you, I mean, I feel like it's not as relevant. Plus, you're putting 4 parries, which basically are a 1 mana answer to my spells instead of a 2 mana answer to my spells.
So you say
Just saying
take
there.
that out in this
How many
matchup.
do you have? Just 1? You only had 1?
I probably have 2,
See, there you go. That's 2 slots.
3.
You probably don't even need the spell that does +4, taps down a creature and does +4 to board. I don't think you need it against me either.
Which one is that?
Oh, it's in the deck. I can't remember what it's called. It's one of her big spells. I would put 4 in your deck though.
I know. I'm just
4.
I've taken out these, so I need to find the.
Don't take out all things. And then
No.
you can keep the Exodus Mages for bunnies. And Pierres are still good in the matchup.
What are you talking about? The one
Percival
that
is great. Athenia's Love is still good. That one right there. Nope. Go right next to Gig. Right next to Gig.
right next to
You
Yig?
get 1 past Yig. I don't think that card's irrelevant. Unless it's gaining 1,000 life or fighting Regalia, I don't think it's that good.
Okay.
Like, 3 mana answers, you want 1 mana answers because I'm gonna be casting things really cheap that are gonna do shit tons of damage to you. So you just want to have a 1 mana answer. It's way better.
Right.
But Alsing is still good because once you get to the point where you can do Alsing stuff, then you can just basically control the game from then on. Because we won't be able to do anything.
So what does Razar do to get rid of the addition that gives barrier and then throwing the Exorcist mages down?
He just plays his Regalia.
What does the Regalia do?
Each of us banish a creature, and I play none until after my scythe goes off. So.
Oh, so you have to. So you have to
each
banish it
makes you
even if it
banish
has barrier.
Yep, because banish doesn't count like that. Banish is like you sacrifice it yourself.
Oh, so we're playing it wrong. Me and my son.
Oh no, yeah. If it says each banish, you can't say I have barrier. It's just like, okay, my creature's dead. That's why the only way to fight Resident is to basically like lock him out of his death sights, because it just basically answers everything, or make a wide enough board where like he can't board wipe you because he doesn't have single target removal and give your whole board barrier. The problem is it takes too long to build up a board like that to even come close to like trying to be able to fight him. The best thing is to like in response give it barrier when he tries to single target it, and then hopefully he's already has a scythe in the field. So you let the scythe drop, and then you play the mage afterwards, and then you
Oh,
just
so
make
you
a bigger
wait
board.
till the death scythe is out, the first one, then
Yeah, so
play
you
the
like,
mage.
or you can be like, he drops his death scythe, and you're like, okay, sounds good, and then you're like, okay, I quick cast and exorcist mage, like in response to whatever, because the trigger already went off. So like
Right.
once he decides the triggers, so like when he drops death scythe, you're like, um, what are the triggers? Because they have to decide the triggers like upon resolution.
Yep.
So like you can in response like to enter, but they still have to declare the triggers, I think.
Ah,
So
okay.
I just like ask them what they want to do, and then I say in response, cast Exorcist Mage, and then they don't get their stuff if they
So
want to
then
get
if
it.
that were to happen, they just that
I'm
they
just
get
not 100% positive on the ruling because I'm not sure if like you can do it. Ask them for the triggers you want before the card enters the field. See what I'm saying? I think the enter effect goes off as it enters,
right.
but there's things that happen when it goes. So I don't know. If it goes the way I think, then it would be nice because then you'd actually be able to like
How many
in
burn
response to doing it.
how many
Huh?
burn decks do you think will be at the tournament?
A lot. Actually, all I don't know, because like I think people are like going away from Burn, at least to the Games and Geek store.
Why?
Like, but because like all the players that are there are like not playing Burn anymore, which is pretty nasty. That means they all want to play Resard or some form of control because
So
they
when
think
we were
that's
there last,
control.
there was um, another burn, two other
Mhm.
Celestas, um, an Arla, a couple Rizards. So that's kind of what
Yeah.
I knew of.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's just Rizards, maybe like other control decks. It's
Arla
like,
seemed pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah, I want to make Arla. I would make Arla, but I want to see this Dark Alice deck first in action. So we should playtest that deck if I make it, or one of us makes it. I don't care. I want to playtest it. I have all the cards for it, I think. So
Which one?
I don't know. Just go to the Facebook global group and
No, no.
like
Are you
scroll
talking which
down.
one do you want to play test? The Dark
Oh,
Alice first or the Arla?
yeah. Once I don't care. Both at the same time. If
Because
I have them both
Arla
built.
feels like this is just a different version of Faria.
Problem is Arla. Yeah, he probably just is. But I don't like that form of Arla. Because then it's just like, are you playing Arla not for his cool things he does? You're probably just playing like angels and like other big bodies that they can't get rid of. But there's so much single target removal, it sucks. Like, who cares if you play an angel that's big? You can give it barrier now though, which is kind of nice.
Right.
So it's like a lot stickier. So
So, and in this matchup, do you just let them go first and take the will coin? Would I let you go first?
that I don't know. It's kind of hard because they can drop a. Well, can you kill additions? And do you have addition destruction in your hand right away? Because then you're like, that's fine if they go first because I can just like slam up here and it's fine. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like
Um.
you want to go second though, to be honest, usually.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna go
giving
second.
me first is always just like, okay,
I'm gonna let you go first because I just feel like that's a
sounds good.
better option.
Tap for stone. Check this out. Don't actually have one, so I'm gonna go 5 strength counters.
Wow.
I know. It's like the first game I've ever played with this deck that I haven't got that freaking edition. At least playing with you.
Yeah.
Like every game I get it. I didn't drop down hard enough apparently. I just didn't want to.
All right. Over to me.
Got, yep, got 1 mana up, ready to do some damage.
Let's
Light
go.
green. Just don't except you don't have light.
I'm gonna go with Percival.
Percival? Okay.
I have to reveal it, right?
Yes, it has to be a chant. So you can't be like, yeah, if it says chant or like resonator, that means you have to reveal it because you have to show that it is one of those two things.
And
Pass the
then
turn?
pass turn.
Okay, draw a card for turn. Anything before untaps? No. Only 1 mana open? Sounds good. Tap. Pay 2. Burning Rabbit Dash.
Response.
Yep.
Exorcist Mage.
Oh, you're a piece of shit. Okay, get 5 strength counters. Fast turn. God, the Exorcist Mage 2 is nasty. Okay,
All right, draw.
I'm
Untap.
ready.
We'll call a
Does he have his
stone.
Regalia? He have his Regalia. Let's see it.
I don't have it. So
That's pretty
bad.
shitty, to be honest.
Really
That's the thing I
bad.
don't like about. That's what I don't like about his decks. They rely on Regalia, but yours doesn't as much, but kind of because then you like create so much value with it.
So what we're gonna do is this is gonna surprise. I'm gonna swing for 4.
Oh no, I'll take 4. I don't mind that.
I'm gonna swing for 2.
Okay, so I'm taking 6. I'm at a 4. I'm down to 20. 34. No,
Yep.
yeah, 34.
And
Wait.
then I'm gonna spend my yellow for the road and pass turn.
Okay, sounds good. We'll draw for turn. We'll tap for a stone. Will it? Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. What do we do? We're gonna pay 1 and do 800 damage to Exorcist Mage.
What are you doing?
800 damage to Exorcist Mage.
Even though she has barrier?
No, she doesn't have barrier. You don't have plus and counter on her.
Oh yeah, duh. Hold on a second. You have 2 up still?
Yep, 2 up still.
This is probably not smart, but I'm gonna make you spend one of them.
You're a piece of garbage. uh, yeah, okay. Sounds good. She's dead.
And then I don't get to draw, right?
Because with the Freesia?
Yeah.
What did it say? Oh no, I think that's a different part of the spell.
So if they don't cancel or put up to 1 target card from their graveyard on the bottom of your deck.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you don't get to do that.
And then it
Yeah.
says period, draw a card.
Yeah, so you can either draw a card or do the other thing, I think. It's kind of weird.
So I'll just draw a
The
card.
card's only good against Celeste, I feel like, most of the time, but it can be really good in certain matchups. Get another 5 strength counters. Pass turn.
Okay. Draw for turn.
I screwed my guy turn.
Stand. Call.
Mhm.
It's not horrible. It's also not great. This is an interesting hand. Wow. Yeah, we do that. Super dangerous. Awakening the Sacred
You're gonna
Queen.
grab your Regalia.
Yeah,
Does it go into the field or does it go in your hand?
goes in the field.
Okay, nice. So you'll have the 2 mana to do stuff with, that's for sure.
Yep. So we'll put that in there. And then I'll shuffle and I'll draw a card, roll a dice for Stranger.
Okay. Oh crap. I'll use this one. So I have 15 strength counters. 12, so that's 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then draw a card. Or let me see how many cards I have. Yep, draw a card. And then we will pass turn to you.
Okay. Draw a card for turn. Wait, that only affects resonators, right?
What's that?
The road?
Resonators entering the field.
Yeah, okay. Tap for stone. Pay 2. Play bunnies.
They come in rested.
Yep. I remember that. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna play a Firefox Rested. And then we're gonna get up to 20 now. And then I pass turn to you.
All right. Before end turn,
Yep.
Excalibur,
Yep. What are you doing? What are you picking?
Grand Cross. I'm gonna show a Loki. So the first
Oh, you're gonna wipe
ability,
my board.
board wipe
Okay.
everybody.
Oh god, terrible.
Second thing we'll do
Another
is
banana.
put I suppose grab a Regalia.
Sounds good. I guess I'll grab a regalia.
We'll grab the wings.
Grab the wings. Start building your Trana.
We'll untap.
Mhm.
I didn't draw, did I? No, I didn't. To draw for turn. What do I do? I don't know what to do.
What do you do?
Oh man.
Play wings. Fast turn. Simple.
I mean, I feel like that's what I have to do, but I don't feel like that's good either.
I mean, I'm not really doing anything, but I mean, it's what I could do.
Oh, that's so bad. My cards are just not lining up. How many counters are you up to?
20.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards.
8 cards that you can't use.
We'll pay wings.
Okay. Trigger. Draw a card, draw a stranger. Your choice.
Or judgment for
Pretty
free.
much.
Can you kill her?
Wait, you tap for... Oh, you didn't tap for stone yet? Well, I don't know why you didn't do that.
I wonder if I should just do that. I was trying to think if I could get tricky on it. That's probably the smarter idea. Because there's something I need to get. Okay. Now that
Then you probably
changes
play wings.
that changes everything. So now I just pass turn.
Okay. Draw a card. Untap. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay.
I am too.
Tap for stone.
So you did tap for stone still.
Yeah.
Made me waste a turn.
Did I? Actually, I probably shouldn't tap for stone. Kind of dumb. We're gonna go pay 2,
Yep.
and then we're gonna go ground splitter rabbit. We're playing the bottom half, so I take 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and you take 12.
Float 2 yellow and parry.
Wait a second. Wait. 30 damage to each player for each special magic something control. And that says prevent damage dealt by red source.
Prevent all damage that be dealt by target chant, spell, or ability until
Okay,
end
it
of
doesn't do
turn.
damage to anyone. Okay, sounds good. We're gonna go.
So I draw then. So that plays, right?
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it's like it says target. It says does damage to each player, not target, but it says prevent damage. So we're gonna go look at the top card of my deck, and I can play it this turn if I want to. No, I do not want to play this turn if I want to. So that'll just go leave revealed. Yeah, so pass turn to you.
All right. Draw.
Do something. Or just keep passing turn. Oh, yeah, I already did my thing actually.
I just don't have any quick casts in my hand, and this is bad.
Yeah, you do.
Nothing good that I can get out there right now.
Yeah. Well, then let's play the wings, right?
But I can't. I can't do that.
And keep your man up.
Right.
Yeah.
So we will
You gotta see if
stand.
you're worried about it or not.
I'm gonna call a stone. That's better. Now we'll play the wings.
Mm-hmm.
I will. What will I do? Let's use a card from my stranger deck. So roll the dice.
Okay, sounds good. 5.
1, 2, 3. So
No,
3.
that's not right. So it's a 20-sided die, so 5 means 2,
2 and a
4,
half.
6.
Are we
Yeah,
rounding
two
up
and a
or
half.
down?
Sure, round up.
Okay.
I know.
I suppose I just put this out for the hell of it.
Sounds good. Remove nothing from the game. Sounds good.
I have 8 cards. So I had to cast something.
Okay.
And then I float. What color do I have up here? Man, I can't play the card I want to play. I'm just gonna have to discard a card.
Sounds good.
All
That
right.
means you're at 8 cards. Okay.
Yep. Pass turn.
I'm gonna tap the stone to get 3 strength counters. Am I over there? So I get 23 now.
Jeez.
Draw on this card. Okay. So we're gonna gain 5 more strength counters. So I'm at 28 strength counters.
Going for the OTK, I see.
And then we're in a judgment now. What am I doing? Oh, that's right, 6. So I have 28 counters. That's fine. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Boom. Okay, 28 counters.
Okay.
We'll start off by going 1. Hit you with a thunder.
Will. And what is this damage coming in for?
500 plus 28.
Oh my god. I've made horrible mistakes.
Have you?
Yeah, because my play. Oh no, I can still do it. So I'll spend 1 for parry.
Yep. Sounds good.
Draw a card.
Pay 1. Oh. For thunder.
Parry again.
Okay.
And when she swings, she's going to be swinging for 4,000 essentially, right?
28 plus 12, so
4,000.
yeah. 4,000.
So my angel's gonna die blocking her.
Swinging. No way, I'm not swinging yet. Last secret sword for lethal. $28 plus 1,000. Wait, that's not enough. Is it not enough?
No, that'd only be 38.
Oh, terrible. If I hit it, oh, misplay. I could have pinged last turn. No, I couldn't have.
So wait, so if you played that, well, I mean, if that's not gonna do lethal, you're not gonna play that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. I lose pretty much. I just kill my leader. Cause like if secret sword doesn't go off, like you parried both of my things and parried one. You got 3 of your parries off.
I got 3 parries
God.
off.
And I did my thing beforehand. 25 plus a 3, 28. Yeah, it's only 1,000. God, I didn't have a shrine. Well, my other play doesn't really work. I need to have one more mana for it. But I needed an alt thing in hand, so I couldn't do it. So I had to burn you out of alt thing.
Right.
Actually, figure this out. This is what I do. So instead of playing the last Thunder, you have a parry in hand then, right?
So I played the parry, this
Yep.
one.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the top of Thunder, right? See, that's
Yep.
what I had to bait you out because this is what I could have done. Could swing here.
Right, and then I'd block.
Let's see. Is that enough? What's her defense?
14.
No, that's not enough either. Because I was gonna plus 8 her and give her Pierce, but then you can all sing me because you had 1 open mana. Because you would have.
No,
You tap for.
no, alting is 2 mana.
Yeah, but like, didn't you have him open mana because you didn't play parry on the Thunder? So if I didn't Thunder
Oh
that
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah,
time,
yeah. If you don't
then you'd have
thunder,
enough.
yeah, if you don't
Well, see,
thunder, I have alt
you
sing.
had too many answers in your hand for me to do anything. Because then, like, I still would need to get 4 grand, which I didn't count, right? 'Cause I thought it was enough, but I was like, ugh. Because I had 2 of these in here, and I was like, I just gonna play these to make her big, and then Pierce. Then you played the Angel for 3, and I was like, what the heck? So I mean, you can play it out, but I probably lose. All I do is kill my leader, and you're at. Let's see. So I don't Secret Sword, I swing in. Let's say I have Secret Sword in hand, and I swung in, and you say you all sing me. Play
Oh,
all sing
okay.
into this.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. So then
it's
alt sing
28.
would pop out. Yep.
Yep. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just tap this to get 3 more strength counters in my leader. This is 6. God, I think it's irritating. There's 6 on them. Okay. Then it'd be.
Because I would still have a parry in hand because I wouldn't have used it on thunder.
Yep, exactly. So then it's your turn. So I have 20.
Draw.
I have 31 counters in my leader now.
Stand. Stand.
Like a 12 leader, but your Valkyrie can just kill me, right?
She's 1,000.
She's a 12/12.
She's 1,014.
Oh wow, okay. But you can swing her, then all swing into me.
Right. So
Yeah,
what is your leader at right now?
just 12/12. She only gets plus X to her instead of her X is the strength. Yeah, so she deals that much plus. If a fire source you control would deal damage, deals that much plus X, and she's considered a fire source. She's only a 12/12. She doesn't get. She just does more damage back to people. So
Right. So I
you
would
kill
swing
both of your
this.
people.
It would kill her,
Kill her.
right?
Yep. Hmm.
And then I would swing alt sing.
Yep. Then all thing would die,
Yep.
and then she would be dead because damage stays, right? No, does damage stay? Yeah, it does. Damage stays on turn. Yeah, so then she
So how would
dies.
that work? So if I swung, there's
Hmm.
no way for me to pop alt sing back to hand, is there?
No, because you have to let the damage go through
Okay.
to make it work. So
All
then
right.
my ruler would be dead, and then you just like Tron your leader, and then swing at me until I die,
Right.
probably. Because at that point, 4 grand, I'm not gonna be able to do anything when you have a parry in hand and like another cancel in hand. It's too late for me.
Right, because I'd have
You
to
will hit
spend
hold up too many. Yeah.
because I would have to spend 3 right now.
Getting 3 parries was literally what fucked me. I was like, God. Although Frisa's journey would have fucked me too.
I'm
God,
just
that was so annoying. I wanted to do it. I wanted to get it off on you, but it didn't work. Just like apparently not, like, looking at the top card of my deck literally fucked me. Because what would you have done then? If I would have just not looked at the top card of my deck and got 5 more strength counters, I would have had lethal with last Secret Sword.
So
Well, you're like 1 mana open at that point, but
right. So here I have a question. So right now with the way I'm sitting, I could go one
Yep.
with an Elixir's Love, right?
bring back whatever you want. Well, you could bring back Alt Thing too if you wanted to.
So, or I could bring
Or you could bring back Grand Cross, yeah.
right. So I could
And then you
bring
could remnant it again too and
right.
bring something else back.
So then
But
I
it costs
could
2.
use
Costs 2 though. Costs 2. Costs 2.
what?
Althenia's Love.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Alexa's Love. Yeah. So you'd be spending 4 mana to get 2 things back.
Right. So then I would spend this to bring
Yep.
this out, right? To play it.
Yep, and then reveal your stranger, blah blah
I'd
blah. pick
reveal
your triggers.
that.
Yep.
Then I would grab another Regalia and then
Yep.
play it.
And then you could judgment this turn. And
Right. So then I go like that.
14.
Then she would be out. She'd be a 14/14 flyer.
Yeah, then you just swing at me. Well, you can't swing at me this turn, I guess. So I would like actually have another turn. You have 1 mana though.
And then I could put a stranger from my graveyard into my hand
From what?
from Grand Cross. So
Wait, but Grand Cross only gets 2 triggers, doesn't it? You pick the trigger to get a Regalia and
get a Regalia.
Oh, you didn't pick the other one. Okay.
Yep. And then I would get her back.
Okay.
And then, I mean, you would just
You could
throw her out now, wouldn't you? Or would you save your mana for your turn?
There's no point. 'Cause then I could just play something, you know.
Right. So
like,
then I'd
You
pass.
want to target something. I just pass turn and then just wait, and I would just like do nothing because I can like tap. This is my next card in hand, so I can do 1,500 damage right now. Where the hell are these shrines, dude? And then I can pick 200 ping, or I can do. Look at top card. I can play this turn. Look at top card. It's gotta be a shrine. What the heck? Okay, I'm playing this turn.
Well, I have to put a stranger in the field from my deck too. You gotta roll the dice for that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, here we go. 9. So just do 10. So do 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Loki.
Too bad it removes like nothing because there's nothing there.
But he's
Let's
a
play the best
12/12.
thing. He's a big boy. Yeah. Okay. Then I have all this extra mana. What do I do with it? Oh, she's tapped too. Even worse. If I play her, it's like totally pointless. God, that addition really does screw me. So hard. Yeah, at some point. Pass turn to you. I guess I play this though.
Right, you'd
'Cause I
play
guess-
that.
Why not? It's tapped though, so
Yep.
it's like effect won't even happen. So you can
I
just
would
swing it and stop me
draw, untap everything. I would probably at that point I would God's Art, right?
I don't think you God's Art.
You just
Because
wait.
I could maybe kill your leader. It doesn't have barrier.
Oh yeah.
So I would never God's Art unless you
So I'd swing for
Summon.
14.
take the safe play and then swing for 12, and then I take both of them. 'Cause I don't have any blockers.
Yeah, so that's
So
22.
That's 600 plus 22. That's 28. So only 12 left. So I have like 1 more turn. You just put me in a clock.
Right,
just, like,
so you
pass
would
turn,
so
basically,
you'd
you
have
can't
to
do
draw
anything.
to see if you get anything to go
Probably won't happen.
lethal.
I mean, I get our thunder, so
You
there's
could do
that.
2,000.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap for stone. Then I'm gonna look at the top card of my deck and see if I'm gonna play it. Okay.
Oh, now you got
Damn it.
something.
I'm taking the easy way out. We have a pair in hand, don't you?
Yes.
We gotta play it right. She's untapped. Winnievere's untapped.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna swing Guinevere at you.
So I take 2. Hold on. Is there anything else I can do about that? So yeah, I take 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna, in response, give her +8.
Okay.
Any responses to that?
I think I take the 8 because I don't know what's in your hand.
response to that, I'm gonna give it another 8.
I still don't know what's in your hand, so I'm going to take that.
Okay.
Because I want to play it like I don't know what's coming.
No, yeah, if it's not gonna lethal you, it's fine. We're gonna go 1. Hit you for 500.
And there's no bonuses, so I take the 5.
Okay. Then we're gonna hit you for 500.
And you'd have 2 cards in hand.
Yep.
Um. So I'd have to be going through my head what's the max damage you could do if you had 2 secret swords in your hand.
2 Secret Swords wouldn't matter. I had to discard to play Secret Sword. Unless I played Secret Sword hard cast.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then
If you
freaking-
hard cast
Yeah.
secret sword, so that's I have to
That's
assume
2
you have the
grand.
best hand.
Yeah. That's gonna be 2 Secret Swords, hard casting 1, then
Yep.
doing the
So I
rest
would have
of
to
it.
take the 5
Okay.
because I
And
have to
then-
assume you have the best cards.
Okay. So for 2, wait, no, I can't do that yet. Yeah, I can. Wait a second. How many magic stones do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're forced to take this. Ground Splitter Rabbit. We're doing the Split Heaven and Earth. So I'm gonna do. We either both die or you cancel this spell.
So I just prevent all damage that would be dealt casting a yellow.
That works. Yep. And then I last Secret Sword.
And
for
then on
1,000.
that one, I
You
defense
cancel that.
stance.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have to
then-
wait till the end, don't I? With my 2 cancels.
I mean, probably would, but I mean, it just depends. I had a lot of mana, so it's hard to tell what could be coming at the end.
Right.
They could be baiting you out too. Hard to tell. But I always usually just play like, obviously you can't play last Secret Sword till last anyways. And Ground Splitter Rabbit was like a last ditch effort, like maybe could
Did
kill
you
you
never
after it
see an
gets
addition
beat.
that whole game?
No, I didn't. Look at this. Ready for this? Ready for that?
What is going on
Like,
here?
you see?
What is going on? There it is. There it is. There it is. No way. Oh my god! How is that?
I don't even know how that's possible, honestly. Shuffle my deck to get all 4 of my shrines literally on top of each other.
On the bottom of your deck.
Yeah, they're 1, 2, 3. They're 4 cards from the bottom of my deck, stacked on top of each other.
That's such bad luck. It's
Wild.
ridiculous.
If I would have had 1 shrine that entire game, I could have actually won, maybe. Because it would
Oh,
have pushed me over the edge, remember? Because the secret sword that you couldn't get rid of,
right.
you would have had to swallow. If it would have had 200 extra damage. But that was like me trying to set up for that big, yeah,